what I did, I asked ChatGPT, AI, what are the 10 most common gym/lifting questions? And I got them. They're not the best questions, but this is what AI said are the 10 most common questions. So I guess the way I want to do this is ask it, and maybe we'll change up who answers first. Like you answer first and you answer first. But then, you guys can follow up and I'll give your answer.
Okay.
But just to change it up, maybe he
Just gonna
answers,
let
you
you
answer,
know, you gotta
whatever.
shut us down when we say shut us down. Like, all right, you got this many seconds to this, because we'll be here all day, people.
So, okay, let's try to keep it to under a minute for each answer for each of you, because then you gotta think of it like it can be clipped later on. So whatever you're gonna say, keep it to a minute, and we'll move on to the next person.
All right, sure.
I know that's hard.
All right.
That's one of the things I had to learn is like spit out what I gotta say and it concise. And I'm a rambler too, so like, let's do your best.
Okay.
Anyway,
Understood.
question 1, and this is a really vague question, so I don't know how you're gonna answer this.
Son of a.
How much weight should I lift?
Why is it such a real question, though?
Oh,
Why
How
is it
much
a
weight?
question?
All right, so I'm gonna answer this the best I can.
And you can go over a minute, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, going into the gym, people are going to do this thing called ego lift. You're going to end up seeing somebody pushing this weight. You're going to be a peacock, pump up your chest, and especially somebody you don't like, or whatever the situation is, or it's the girls around, and you want to be like, oh, she's cute. Boom. Same as the girls. They're walking around with their, stink out, showing it off. Now,
I walk
what you're
past this
doing,
fish
you wanna
market, you
make
know
sure
what I'm
that
saying?
don't hurt yourself. Slow it down. You really want to make sure that you understand how you're working. These guys being serious here. This is serious talk. All right. So we want to make sure that you know how the body is working in that motion so you can get the best out of it. Pushing a lot of weight doesn't mean nothing because your body isn't equipped to be survival. And that means that it's going to get the job done no matter what it's doing, even if it's improper. And that's where you end up hurting yourself, causing yourself injuries, rips and tears. And you're like, what? I don't like working out. I hurt myself. It's because you're trying to push that weight that you shouldn't have been, and you didn't know what you're doing. And you're looking for doing a bench press. Next year, you're doing a shoulder raise or whatever it is, just because your positioning of your arms are incorrectly. Or
Right. What happened earlier when you were training me? You told me I need to slow down, do less, fix my position. Yeah.
Your form. That's where it comes down to. Form is key in everything you're doing, especially in working out. Do not chase the weight. The weight's going to be there. Believe me. You're going to hurt yourself and you're going to regret it and you're going to be out for time. You could be out there for too long. All right. So, Clay's turn.
How much? You can just hold it.
Cool.
How much should I lift?
How much should you lift? Obviously, a very complicated question. I think like John was just saying, form is key, and also keep in mind weight is a tool. Just like reps, weight, that's a tool. Weight's a tool. Pacing's a tool. So weight isn't something you should chase, unless you're like a powerlifter, unless that's your goal. So how much weight should you lift? It really just comes down to how much you can lift while keeping that form and while keeping that pacing that you set out to do. How much can you control? You definitely want to
Control is a good word.
exactly how much you can control
lift and control it.
Exactly.
If you're all over the place, that would not count.
Right. You got to keep in mind, like, the goal for most people isn't to move the weight, it's to build the muscle and change the way you look. So again, weight's a tool, how much you can lift that you can control, and let the form carry you through. As long as you're keeping the form, it should be good. Want to push your limit, but not go past it.
I really what you just said. You said most people, the goal is to build physique, not just lift weight.
Right. Like, most people come to the gym to look better. Straight up. They don't know what they're doing, they just want to look better.
That's a good
call. I told you.
It's a good mind.
Feel good, look good, fuck good. Thank you, sir.
That's
all right.
Just what he said. Yep.
Don't be afraid.
What he said.
I second it.
We all know that's what we're in here for.
And guess what? It keeps the girls coming back. If you fuck good
Yo,
and you feel good.
Okay.
Keep them coming back. It's a good energy.
I do.
I ain't got no girls. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Guys, girls, it doesn't matter what it is. We're all here the same reason. We're really trying to get body positivity in your system and trying to really find a way to love yourself, be humble, and be great. But the gym is going to be a tool to make sure that you can really find who you are and appreciate who you are, because people forget that they're chasing other ideas and Instagram and TikTok and seeing that person's this and that and that. No, stop, slow down, think about what do you want, and can you look yourself in the mirror and say, I love myself and I'm happy to where I am. And 9 out of 10 times, people can't do that. So slow it down, really think, and then find that drive to better you the way that you want it to be better. So that's how I look at it. We're off topic again. Here you go, Percy.
Wait, what was the question again?
I'm new to the gym. How much weight should I lift?
It depends. I mean, I say if you want to be a powerlifter, then yeah, you got to go to a powerlifting gym to figure out where to start. Everyone has to start somewhere. Not everyone, because they have techniques. They have different techniques to lift heavier weights for that competition.
But on top of it, it's because you're gonna be around people that's gonna be doing the same kind of stuff.
Not necessarily,
so?
man. No, because think about it. You can come in here, you could be a powerlifter, but everyone else is just lifting weights, just lift
having
weights.
that energy that everyone else is doing powerlifting styles, I think will help you perceive.
Everyone is different. Some people like to scream in the gym. Some people don't. Some people like that energy around them. Some people don't, right? So it all depends. It depends on the person that walks in.
I think I want to fight you right now.
No, it's all good, man. You can fight after this video goes off. When it comes down to it, like there's no right answer for it. You know, if the weight that you're supposed to lift, you got to figure out where you want to start. Basically, I don't know how to answer that question really.
It's all good.
You know what I mean?
Not bad.
You're good. Next question. What is the best time to lift weights?
Another question.
So this is you can go into the scientific part, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of doctors that have the best time to work. I'll say just make time for yourself. If you have work and you have to wake up in the morning early, you have to go to the gym at 5 a.m. That's the only time you can go. Go. The only time you can do is after work at 5 p.m. when everyone is lifting, you have no choice but to go, right? As far as you go to the gym, you should be good, you know?
So you would say prioritize. It's more important to schedule a set time than it is to get all worked up as to what time.
Yeah. So schedule best time that works for you. It's not, you don't have to go to the gym at 3 p.m. or 2 a.m. You know, I don't think it's not gonna like be a big difference. As far as you hit the gym with sufficient amount of energy, you should be good.
I'm going to get your guys' answers too. I just want to say I love that answer because I realize now that I'm more serious into the gym, like the past year, I realized I don't go if I don't predetermine a time.
Yes.
Like I say, I'll go tomorrow. I tell my friends, I'll figure it out. You're not going to figure it out if you say I'll figure it out.
If you have that set time, you're gonna go get it done, and then everything else falls into place.
Right. So that's huge.
What time do you go?
Yeah.
Depends, man. Sometimes I have to wake up early. If I have something else to do, since I start work a little bit earlier, if I have something to do later on, I'll go at like 5 a.m. if I have to, or in the morning. If I have time, I'll go when everyone's going. You know, crunch time. Everyone goes around like 5 p.m. It's packed in the gym. But
Shorty's in there?
I have no choice.
Shorty's in there when you go?
Huh?
At 5 p.m.?
5 p.m.?
That's when you go for the shorties?
I mean, there's motivation. You know what I mean? You know?
Why he's like, I don't know what that means.
No cap. When I'm on bench press, I pretend every girl in the gym's looking at me. I literally in my head say
it's a little motivation.
The mind is a muscle.
Yes. So the question again is pretty much,
what is the best time to lift weights?
what's the best time to lift weights? So again, I like to tell people, so the gym is here. Your lifestyle and your structure is all over the place. So you got to find a place that's going to fit that niche where you can have not proper time, but if you get in the gym for 45 minutes, that's better than not going to the gym. And especially if you're chasing these images where you're looking at Instagram athletes or whatever athletes out there, their job is working out. You forget that. So they have the time to properly rest, properly work out, and properly recover. You may not have that. You may have wife, husband, kids, other things that's going to be put in perspective that's not more important, but it has to be done. And you're trying to find a way to get into the gym and fit it in there. You will find a way as long as you know that day you want to go, you go. If it's early, it's early. If it's later, it's later. Just finding the right energy source to support your workout is what people forget about. So that's why using a pre-workout helps, or just going in the morning where you already have abundance of energy where you can really go get it done, and then throughout your day it falls into place. But most of us, I don't know about you guys, I have a real job. Not saying this isn't, I don't know what
Damn.
Whoa. I said that wrong. I said that wrong.
Canceled.
No.
2024 canceled.
I mean, like, in comparison, we all have a 9 to 5 in a kind of sense.
Mhm.
You know, like, but you have people that are nurses that are out there working grave shifts and swing shifts and back and forth. So you can't sit there and say, like, all right, you're going to go at this time, you're going to go at this time, and you should go at this time. It's going to go whatever works for you. You might have to go before your shift or after your shift, but just try to find enough time to go. And if it's hard for you to get to the gym after work, bring your stuff to work with you. So there's no stopping home. Once you get home, you get in a comfort zone, you're not getting back out of the house because all that stress and all that stuff you dealt with, you're like, I need to relax. Get your ass to that gym. You'll find a better outlet of using your energy and your time wisely and be happy that you did. I promise you that.
I just want to add to that. He's so right today. I told him I'm going to come to the gym an hour before you to get a workout in. And what happened, John?
You didn't come.
I didn't
You
come.
took a nap. You played a little bit of.
I went home and played Fortnite.
Fortnite. See,
I said so.
Priorities are not in check.
No.
So the biggest thing I hear collectively from the guys here is it does not matter what time you go to the gym, 5 a.m. or 5 p.m. It matters that you go to the gym. And I can say from my own experience as a newbie that the game changer is scheduled discipline. If you look at your own schedule, you figure out when you can do it. Maybe you got to wake up at 2 hours earlier and go to bed earlier. It sucks. But if you really want this, it is scheduling it, putting aside the time, and whether you feel like it or don't feel like it, you get your ass in the gym and you push through it. I can't go today.
That's a good question in a kind of sense. But my life is stressful. And since, like I said earlier, this is like a home/church. So to get some of that stress and relief, I know I need to come here because I'm going to have all that intense buildup released in the wrong place, and it's going to cause more problems. So I want to either use that energy that, even though if it's angry or bad, whatever, at the gym where I can actually benefit something from it and bring my stress hormones down, and I can be relaxed and get myself through the day and bring my mind to focus. And that's what it does for me. So I know that, and it's not even funny. It's funny because when I go over, like, see my parents, whatever, and even growing up, my mom was like, I'm overwhelmed. I'm in the house. I'm in her face, blah, blah, blah. She's like, go outside. Get out of my face. You need to go do something. You have too much. It's stored up. You're being stagnant in the house too long. And that's how I know that I need to go move around. That's why you don't need to go to gym guys too as well. Fitness, gym. You need to go and do something physical, moving, get your body going, your blood pumping. That's what you need to do. Okay. And the gym is an easy way to do that. So that's why I say go to the gym, but get your ass moving. Just go up, go take a walk, go hiking, do something that's going to bring your heart rate just a little bit higher than what it is from sitting on the couch, and you'll be happier.
Action. It's about taking action.
Correct.
Do you have anything you want to
add? Just one thing about, I think we killed it. We don't have to go any further into this, but the only thing I'll add about timing to go to the gym is just you have time for whatever you make time for. We're talking a lot about busy schedules, but that's totally valid. At the end of the day, just keep in mind, like, whatever result you want to get, either you do or you don't. So you have time for whatever you make time for. That's it.
I love that. Okay, third question. This is another broad one. It's going to be a pain in the ass to answer, but should we read it correctly? You open your screen again. Sorry, guys, you're getting locked out. Okay. What is the proper lifting technique to avoid injury?
This really is GPT.
These questions. Oh, man. All right. So from experience in teaching biomechanics and resistance band training, so the first thing is leaving that pride of moving a lot of weight in the dust. That's where you're first going to find out where, if you're going to be hurting or you're feeling some kind of way, you're going to pop and pull something. Your body is pretty much a rubber band. If you don't, one, stretch or warm up properly, you're going to tear and rip. And then, especially if you're not listening to your body and your body is telling you that it's hurting or it's not feeling the right grade of doing what you're doing probably last week, don't push it. Just make sure you just move it and understand how you're doing in the right form. So, one, read your body, understand your body, be one with your body, because it's very important to really seek that information that your body is telling you. And then from there, gradually add the weight form is very important in this. Understand if you are using a regular machine that has a diagram of what body part you're doing, look at that body part, look on your body, make sure that you're feeling the wear and tears in that zone. If you feel it somewhere else, that means you're pushing it to get it done and not pushing it efficient enough to do the task at hand. So think, just think. I tell people slow down and think. You're doing, again, chest on bench. You're feeling it in your shoulders. Hey, we're not doing shoulders. Let's stop. Let's drop the weight. We're doing something wrong in our form.
It's me every single time.
You're feeling it in your lower back or in your glutes or something. Something's not just you're
mess it up.
You're on balance. You're on balance. You're trying to stabilize yourself on the weight. The weight's going one way to the other side. Something's off with your form. There's a lot of different variables that will come up and tell you when you're pushing too much weight or your body's not there to do that weight at that time. You need to understand right form is the idea. All right, that was a little long. I'm sorry. Here you go.
John likes to.
No, that's it.
That's it?
That's not
I did it.
It's a broad question.
I did it.
You have anything that you like to add?
No, I mean,
Fine.
I agree. Like, that's such a broad question. Really, like you said, keep the form. That's about the end of it.
So proper lifting technique is look at the photos, do some research. If you're feeling pain, you're probably not in the correct form. If you're in the wrong muscle group, sore, you're on bench press and your shoulder hurts, your form's got to be fixed.
Correct.
Got a good summary.
Correct. And that's just pretty much like you're rushing to get these goals that you have set in your mind that's going to be tomorrow. It's not going to be tomorrow. It's going to be actually respect the journey, understand the journey. You're going to get there. You got to put in a little bit of work, but you appreciate the work. And it's like I tell any person, if somebody gives me something, I'm not going to look at it and be like, okay, thank you. But if I earn it and I worked for it, you're going to be like, yeah, I did that. That's me. That's mine. I'm going to protect that and love that. So same as your body. If you rush it, you're going to hurt yourself. And then you're going to end up not be humble, but you're going to be using. Hopefully not. What?
How long should I rest in between sets? Why don't we change up this time? Let him
All
go
right,
first,
go ahead.
and we'll go around.
How long should
How long should I rest in between sets?
These questions are awesome. Awesome.
They're broad.
I mean, I don't have an answer for you, man, because there's some days I go pretty quickly through it. There's some days I take a long break.
If someone like me, I'm new to it. I'm trying to get serious. What would you tell me?
So me and John are a little different. I take long breaks. My workouts are usually longer than his. He's much more of a go, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But again, that's why he's a trainer and I'm not. But ideally, it just takes
Making his titties dance.
Ideally, I don't know. Time does make a difference on how much muscle you can grow as well, but I've always taken my time. So it all depends.
Okay.
It all depends.
Clay, what do you say?
So I'll share like my personal thought on this. Like I take pretty long rest breaks. I mean, in a perfect world, I'd tell a lifter, pay attention to how you feel. Your body will tell you when you're ready for another set. And that comes with experience. The more you work out, the more you can determine and gauge when that is for yourself. Of course, if you're a new lifter, it's not bad to put a timer on it. Maybe like a $1:30, minute 30, 2 minutes, whatever, something like that. It also depends on what your workout is and what your goals are. You know, a lot of people are truly working out because they want to lose weight. So a faster rest time is going to burn more calories. And if you're not really pushing to fatigue anyways, it's not a big deal. If you're actually in there to build muscle and you're pushing to fatigue, I'd say a longer rest time so you can actually get to that muscular fatigue over and over again within your sets. So
like a mainstream workout, bench press. What would you recommend as the time in between sets?
I would probably say, like, if you're bench pressing
There's a lot
and
of things that go into.
yeah, it's like, are you trying to lift a heavy ass
are you
weight, or
trying
are you
to-
doing like 4 sets of 10 to get quick
Right.
pump? Like
when you come in with that program that you have, are you trying to go PR? You're trying to maximize.
I was like, this is actually a frustration that I have as a new lifter. That when I ask this question, the answer is it depends.
So
How do I get an answer?
see, right? So I guess like I'm thinking for somebody is a new lifter, they're probably doing 4 sets of 10. They're not pushing to fatigue, and they're also not like trying to PR, but they're trying to feel something good. I would probably say like, look on the safer side. I'd probably say go ahead and clock yourself like 2 minutes, and you should be fine.
All right.
That's like a safe answer. I'd say.
So for your question again, I'm going to answer this way. There's not always an answer. There doesn't have to be an answer. All right. So we're looking and fishing for an answer, and that's great, but that doesn't mean that it needs to be an answer, and it may not be an answer that you will like because it's going to go against what you're thinking. So yes, it's based on what style working out habits you're trying to do or whatever you're trying to learn and what you're trying to progressively and get. PR versus you're trying to get endurance. So I like to do a little bit of both.
Okay.
So I feel like if I have endurance, I can have a better PR for later. So if I'm moving that weight efficiently throughout my sets over and over again and able to move up weight, that means my PR is going to be so much higher because now my body has the stamina to have the right energy to produce that. And with that, too much rest as well can make your body, your blood, your warming up motion cool down. Just like a car, you cool down too quickly.
You're showing me the blood flow, you're losing what you built up in the previous set.
So you got to find the right balance that works for you. And you got to understand what kind of workout are you doing. So there's a lot of programs out there. You really got to do the research to know, all right, if I'm doing this for PR style, I'm going to rest a little bit more because I'm trying to really maximize my 1 or 2 hit reps versus I'm going to sit there and try to get stamina and learn duration over time to get that going. That will help you out as well with the PR. So going into it, there's not really a valid answer.
Is it safe to say it's in between 1 and 3 minutes, or is that not even a safe range?
It depends who you are. Because for me, I mean, you guys have worked out with me.
Yeah.
I'm a little nutso in the gym. I am high intensity, keep it going, but I do move a lot of weight.
Yeah.
And people say I'm a freak of nature. I don't know. Whatever. But I think like if you work
Casually. People say I'm a freak of nature. I don't know.
True, bro, you know.
But I feel like the rest comes into how much energy you have, how much can you really expend at that time, and what weight are you pushing at, and what style you're looking to do. For any time I'm doing any, like, let's say machine base that's guided on the tracks, I'm going to try to get 10 reps, push it out, rock out, make sure that almost the same push throughout the time, and I'm resting maybe 30 seconds, but I'm still adding weight, so I'm tricking my body to understand that it needs to learn to be able to make this task easier for me. That's what your body does. That's how your muscle grows. So your body's trying to do the task easier for the host. You are, in simple terms, like I try to break this down as easy as possible for people. Like muscles are there to make your job easier. You grow more muscles on how hard the job is. And once you stop doing that task, just like going to the gym as much as you can and making sure you're hitting that muscle group as much as you can, your body will let that go because it's hard for your body to maintain muscle mass as well. Your body is lazy. We are lazy. It's just how it is. Your body wants to utilize less energy as possible. So
You're always trying to find the fastest way from point A to point B.
Correct.
That's our natural fatality.
correct.
Yeah. Cool. Anything else you guys want to add on that one? We all go for the next.
Like
All
what I
set.
said, it was cool.
I
Okay,
like
cool.
it a lot.
Absolutely. You always break it down well, John.
All right.
How can I prevent overtraining while progressing?
Here you go, Percy.
I'm a big fan of overtraining, man. If
Should
you,
overtrain.
I'm just saying, like, just go hard, bro. Like, the question is just, to me, it's weird because
I think that you should overtrain. You should
Overtrain safely.
I kind of like this question, actually, out of all of them so far.
really,
Yeah.
yeah, you go then.
Oh,
I'll go after you.
I just feel like it was it was like the most, sounded like a human asked it, but I'll say, like, if to prevent overtraining, I would say like a lot of people always ask about how can I train better? What's the other technique? Like, what should I take to increase like my pump? How much weight can I lift? But no one's really focusing, at least the people that I deal with, a lot of time, like new people in the gym, they always want to know what they can do more in the gym, but nobody's focusing on resting and recovering. So I'd say that's the whole other side to this puzzle piece here. And if you're worried about overtraining, then I'd say, okay, once you rest as diligently as you train, you will be fine. Once you actually are you getting 8 hours of sleep? Are you getting your gallon of water in? Are you taking your creatine? Are you getting enough protein? Are you hitting your macros? Are you exactly?
Yes.
Are you on your days that you're not lifting? Are you actually taking a rest day? Are you coming in the gym? Are you doing active recovery and you're walking a mile on the treadmill because you just feel like ants and you got to get in here? It's fine. Like if the gym makes you feel good, and you're not optimizing your performance because it makes you feel good, that's totally fine. But if your concern is about getting the most out of your body that you possibly can, you need to recover just as hard with just as much effort as you're training. So that if you do that, you're not going to overtrain.
Good answer. And you really think you ever face burnout, like more mentally than physically?
That's a good point. Mental burnout in the gym. Now that's now you're above my pay grade because that could come from a lot of different things. I mean, right now I'm dealing with like a forearm injury that has been lingering for like 6+ months at this point.
Hey, you didn't talk
and
to me yet?
listen, man. I was.
Whenever I hear forearm injury, I think it's the sus dog.
No. Listen, it was something I got from like when I was bodybuilding, and I probably was overtraining because rest was hard. Then I couldn't sleep. I wasn't eating properly. All those things I just mentioned could not be done. And so now when I train and it flares up, it bothers me and it takes some of the joy out of lifting. So there probably is some mental burnout there. So like that is valid.
So it's a combo of pushing through it and having all the resting aspects
exactly
in check. You won't get that fatigue because you're taking care of yourself.
Right. Yeah. Mental fatigue that's a whole nother issue, and that's something you got to manage. You certainly have to manage. And that's going to vary. I don't have a set answer for you. That's going to be individual, how you manage your own mental fatigue in the gym for sure.
Yeah, I find, at least for me, as a newer person, if I work out 5-6 days in a row, take the day off, I'm back to normal after a day.
Yeah.
So
as long as I'm not injured.
To talk about the resting and all that stuff and injury, so I tell people pretty much take it for a grain of salt to what it is. You want to hit the body part at least twice a week.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to have a break in between a day or two before hitting that body part again. So it's going to cause your body to actually repair itself. So if you go in and hit chest one day and then say you go in chest Mondays, which everybody loves Monday chest. Change it up, people. Change it up a little bit, all right? Don't follow my workouts. And you end up like, all right, I think I could do a little bit more chest on Tuesday. You're going to hurt yourself. You're going to rip something at some point in time. Mm-hmm. And especially if you're pushing the same amount of weight you're trying to get, it's not going to happen. You're going to have to give it at least a day or two of that body part. But that doesn't mean you don't have to go in the gym. There's other body parts that can be worked. And when you're working out, your body releases a hormone, growth hormone, which it doesn't stop just at your chest. It goes around the whole body. So you're doing legs, your body's still recovering, it's still pushing that hormone through your chest as well, and it's still growing and recovering as well. So be smart, watch what you're doing, overstress that forearm. You're probably doing multiple activities that utilize your forearm,
absolutely,
which caused it to flare up and hurt itself.
Right.
And not being, all right, you did whatever it is, X, Y, and Z, and didn't move from the legs, and you was working out arms or back, chest, arms, and then back to back. Then that forearm being overly worked, and top of it too, depends on what you do for work. If you are a laborer or doing stuff using certain body parts a lot more frequently. What my word I'm looking for?
Frequently.
There it is. You're going to cause yourself to end up tearing or hurting yourself too. So just sit back, get to be one with your body, know your body, and then from there you can sit there and say, all right, I could do legs 3 times a day, which the girls like to do, 3 times a week, which you can. You can go Monday, wait until Wednesday, and then wait until Friday or Saturday, and hit it again. But you're not gonna go heavy every single day. You're gonna touch up different various parts of the body part and have one set part that's gonna be the maximum growth or push day for that part, and then use the can't even think of the words, the working muscles that work with it. What is that called again?
Like secondary muscles,
I guess
secondary muscle
works,
group that's involved. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's what I got for right now. What do you got for me? Nothing.
I said, you gotta answer it. You gotta answer also. You know, I like overtraining, so
He says,
Yeah, he did say he liked
said
overtraining.
overtraining, which valid. If you want to get big, it's your goal. I think there's nothing wrong with pushing yourself. That's overtraining is just pushing yourself, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So, you should
push
push
those
yourself.
limits,
Yeah,
and
like-
I do overtrain as well. You know, I get to
Yeah.
the point where I'm like getting out of the gym and I'm already cramping up. I'm like, all right, I definitely did it, and I definitely know. And I tell people it's not you don't need to go that far and feel like you need to cramp up, because that's not it. It's just
Right.
you just need to get there and get your body moving and feeling a good pump and feeling proud that you did something, and that's where you start at. I do love the gym, and I could be hours, hours, and that's when I get lost in it. So people are like, "Where you at?" I'm at the gym still. Shit, I need to be out of here. So it does happen to me quite often. Anything you got to say to that?
No, you
All right.
got it.
Good luck with it one more time.
Oh man.
In the meantime, we were brought to you by mensturtlenecks.com, my website, so my own sponsor. But guys, if you like to look fashionable, check me out. Check us out. Turtlenecks, we're going to bring them back. We're going to make them great. We're going to make them cool. You know, I feel like it's kind of going away since the 80s, but real men, gym bros, we wear turtlenecks. So check me out. Check out my site, mensturtlenecks.com. I got the best ones, good prices. I personally vetted the quality of all of them. So you're going to get one that's usually slim fit, fits you nicely. Check it out, guys. Anyway, on to the next question. What are the benefits of weightlifting?
Oh man.
Let Percy start this one. He gave such a short answer last time.
what are the benefits?
Dig deep. We want to know the dirt,
The dirt. All right.
The dirt. the nitty gritty.
Yeah, you're the best person to answer this.
Benefits,
actually.
man. Your
You're a
joints,
monster.
your joints will be a little bit stronger. I've met a lot of older people who are still in the gym that are moving heavy weight still, not like heavy weight, but still moving heavy weight for their age. So it's really good for the joints. Obviously, you can I don't want to say design your physique to a certain way that you want to look like. You can build bigger, leaner muscle that way as well too. It keeps you younger, man. It just keeps you younger. You get stronger as well too, though.
What was the question?
What are the benefits of weightlifting?
Okay. Sorry, guys, I had a burp. I didn't want to be like a rude
Benefit number
animal.
one.
Yeah, gotta let it out. But benefits of bodybuilding.
Of weightlifting.
I'm out there, guys. I'm sorry.
Got drunk.
Yes.
Way up the free, bro.
Oh man, no.
Yeah, the free's wearing out. Actually, the free is wearing out. You got to get some more.
Yeah, I need some of that good stuff.
All right, it's time for the butt chug.
This guy. Who brought this guy? All right, so pretty much. I'm sorry to say, on the end of you saying joints first. Your joints are not designed to maintain beating down pressure or anything of that sort. Your muscles are the advocate of maintaining the weight. That's what you want to do. That's what it's designed for. Your body, your bones and your joints are a mechanism that is supporting your muscles. So your muscles really are the ones that should be taking all the strain and wear and tear. Because once your joints go, they're gone. There's no coming
What's the
back.
benefit
The benefits
of weightlifting?
of weightlifting. So
You get to look like this. That's the benefit.
yeah, I mean the benefits is
Wait, I feel like it might be better to answer it. What do you weightlift for?
Yeah.
what
Like,
I
what
weightlift
do you
for.
get from
Okay.
it?
Okay, cool. So again, I guess I weightlift for. It's such a vague question.
To feel good.
Man,
Never mind.
I weigh lift so I can look good naked. Just say that.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, bro. Say what you just said earlier. You've been saying look good, feel good. Like, keep...
Come out here acting shy and all.
yeah.
Sure.
So I guess, I think throughout my life, I was always a skinny guy. I was pretty skinny, like almost like they used to say, Steve Urkel to Stefan. So in that transition, when I started working out the gym, feeling the niche to grow a little muscle, get a little more size, get more of the respect that I think I deserve, which I shouldn't have needed that, but I wanted that. So weightlifting did push that agenda, and I was good at it, and I felt good, and I felt the addictive product that it gave to me when I was working out, meaning like the benefits of what it was coming from. And then, yes, of course, I got people saying, oh, you look good, looking strong, looking nice. Oh, you have abs. Like, wow, what's going on here? What do you do? And that comes into, again, putting a better perspective of who I am into feeling good. But yes, you all want to feel good, look good, fuck good, or smash good, being nice. Want to blurt that out. That all does, like, designs your design. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm sorry.
I think it's summarized nicer though. Working out helps you to feel good, look good, and have good libido. Let's say.
Oh, libido.
Does that mean like your
hormones?
drive,
Yes,
yeah.
but again, but the funny thing is about that. That's throwing me off. That's gonna put me on a whole different topic now.
Answer the question.
Why? Tell me why you like it.
Oh god.
Answer the question.
All right, I'll leave the libido for another time and everything else. But just guys, letting you know, anything that's going to be a hip flexion motion helps with your libido. That means testosterone growth. So you want to squat, you want to do deadlifts, you want to do anything that's hip thrust, all that stuff. That helps with libido. Your body works in that dynamic of knowing that it's a sex motion kind of situation. Your libido will stimulate libido growth, and those acts, just letting people know. That's why people say
That's a benefit. There you go.
okay, yeah. But yeah, and of course you tell people I want to break hips. I want to make my partner know that I can give it to them and they're gonna enjoy it. I have to stand to get it done. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
You know what I mean?
That's a real.
There we go.
There we go. We dragged it out of him. He finally said what he wanted. You break hips. Oh man, yep. If you go to the gym, you will break hips. Certified. Certified. Can we get that quoted? That can be the all right. But yeah, definitely. Benefits of weightlifting. I'm sure you guys can just Google that and get a list of like 20, right? But I think it's probably better for us to share our personal thoughts on it. And I'll just say that maybe the one thing that hasn't been said already is, like, when I weightlift, of course, there's the look, there's the getting stronger, there's the feel, there's the other stuff that happens behind closed doors. And then for me, it's also the mental aspect of it. I feel like every day, really the gym is like the easiest way for me to ensure every day I face some sort of challenge. And some sort of challenge where it's controlled, there's not high risk, but I have the chance to overcome something. I have the chance to face, like, I'm unsure if I can accomplish this task, but I will now try my best. I don't know if every weight is going to move. I don't know if every set's going to be good. I don't know.
Aspect of it.
Exactly. Like, I don't know if I'm going to hit that PR today, but I think it's good for your mental to face some sort of challenge and to take it on. Like, give it your all, and it's good to succeed, and it's also good to fail. And this is a really controlled environment to do that in. I think it builds confidence. So
yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, I concur you on saying that, and I respect that because ideally, I lost my train of thought, and when you said that, I'm like, boom, there it is. That's what I like going to the gym. My insanity. Reduce the stress. Understand that I could take care of this, do this right, and I'm good at it. Being good at it and get even better at it. And that's just me, myself, and I. The challenge is me getting into the door, but working it and getting it done will be done. But once I get out of the side of the gym, all the variable happens. You go to work and have one person says something the wrong thing, or some person's gunning for your job, or you end up getting cut off of the road. It switches your feelings, your moods so quickly where it could just set off just a chain reaction of bad things. Or you can have a great time and be okay too. And that gym just heighten that sensitivity of just being happy. So yeah, it's a mental freedom as well, on top of just physical. They work hand in hand. So yeah, I
Mental
forgot that.
freedom.
You brought that back. Thank you for that.
Absolutely,
Much
man.
respect. Well, that's why we have all these mother truckers in here doing the right thing, saying the right thing.
You can hold that. So
Hold that.
I'm going to also answer the question, even though I have been lifting for 2 years now. I do have some results. So I can answer this as well.
Yeah.
So let's do an actual flex to the camera.
This guy,
I'll do a real flex.
Yeah. Oh, hold up now.
Whoa,
hold up now.
Easy.
Let them know what's going on.
I don't even know how to flex. So
You're doing a pretty good job right there.
We need to shave this guy.
let's go.
Hairy man.
So when I started out,
That's a screenshot right there.
oh yeah. Actually, yeah. Hold this. I like that one better. So when I started out, I started at my college at IUP, and I struggled to do the bench. The bar itself weighs 45 pounds.
I'll hold it while you put your shirt back on, boy.
The bar itself weighs 45 pounds, and I could not handle.
I'm sorry.
I could not handle 225s. So that would be what, 95 pounds total? So when I started out, I struggled with 95 pounds. Today, and I'll be honest, it was tough with his help, I did 215. So I have significantly increased in the past 2 years. Thank you. Thank you. I took it very seriously. I spent so long saying I'm going to work out. All my friends used to give me shit. Bro, you always say you're going to get into lifting. You always say. And they were right. I always said it, and I was all talk. Talk is cheap. And it's something in business. Everyone says they're going to get rich. Everyone says they're going to lose weight. Everyone says I'm going to start a business, become a millionaire. And if you ask your average person, how are you going to do it? I don't know. You're going to lose weight? What are you going to change? I don't know. I'll eat less. Are you actually going to do it? Probably not. And most people that start the gym, they join, and this is how gyms make their money. Planet Fitness exists based on people getting a membership and not showing up. And same with all the other commercial gyms. That is part of the business model, that people will sign up and not show up. So be the ones they hate. You want to be the customer that's in the gym every day that they actually lose money on. But that's besides the point. So the benefits of weightlifting is mental clarity, confidence, and you look better for me. My confidence has gone through the roof since I started going to the gym. In reality,
mid podcast.
yeah, right, exactly. I started the podcast after working out, so he is right.
No, I just made the shirt off mid podcast. Confidence through the roof. My bad.
Exactly. You're good, bro.
We all taking our shirts off?
No.
Yeah, you should flex. You should flex.
Not me. It's winter.
It puts your confidence to the roof. You will feel more confidence talking to people. So when you approach that girl that you might have been nervous about before because like she's hot, if you're like, hey, I can bench 225, I look good, you're just by nature going to be more confident in your tonality.
Well,
and everything.
I'm letting you guys know. Do not go up to girls and say that because you're
No,
not
that's not what I'm implying.
Say that.
I am.
Say
Okay,
that.
let me clarify.
Tell her you bench 225.
Girl, how do you
Hey,
look
baby
good?
girl, I can bench you.
Come over here.
Well,
Wait, 230? Whoa.
yeah, actually, she weighs not much. She's not even invited.
Yeah, definitely.
But it does make you feel better.
wait. I didn't say that.
I'll take it. I'll say it. Listen, no. Anyway,
What?
no fat girls.
Yeah, wow,
Anyway,
wow.
the confidence you feel in knowing that you're taking care of yourself will boost you everywhere else, and it's a small victory. Every day you go to the gym, they didn't feel like it. That victory builds momentum for other victories. When you get home, you don't feel like, doing the research to start your business, to form an LLC, to make a website. The discipline in the gym of going where you don't want to go will carry over into other areas, and that's the benefit: mental, physical, and discipline.
Yeah, I like it. Are we done?
2 more.
2 more? This guy.
We definitely have like more than 2, but I appreciate you capping it. I think we're on like question 5.
We're almost done, I promise.
Okay, hang on. Boom.
This is great. I'd watch this.
Thank you.
This is
Aye,
wonderful.
yeah.
And I'm gonna make a bunch of clips from it, so it'll be
Yeah,
cool.
you're a gracious host, man.
Oh, thank you.
Doing
man.
a wonderful job.
Appreciate it.
John, thank you so much for inviting me. I'm having a great time. Percy, wonderful to meet you. I'm having a wonderful time.
I like this guy. You've got great charisma to you, dude.
Thank you. I
Good
appreciate
charisma.
that.
He wants to work out. Let's hurry this up. This guy needs to
Okay.
work out.
Yeah, Percy's like,
I lied. There's not 2 more questions. You have a question? Yeah, hop in, man. Join the interview.
No, he's talking about moving the camera.
You can talk. You clean this area?
You're about to be done in just.
Under 10 minutes. Max.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Sorry, guys. We're actually...
Kind of swole.
Yeah. Shit, get him south-sided left. Anyway. Last 3 questions. We'll squeeze them in. So let me see. Show you.
top 5, whatever. You know.
Okay. We're going to squeeze 2 questions into one, and then I'll do the last question separately. Can weightlifting help with weight loss? The answer is obviously yes. How often should I lift weights? Can weightlifting help with weight loss? How often should you lift? Start.
Weightlifting can absolutely help with weight loss. I mean, weightlifting is a activity that burns calories. Sure, there is that like little caveat, not to get off topic here, but yeah, you weightlift, you build muscle, you're going to gain weight from that, but you're going to look better. Most people's goal is really to look better, but they are confused and say they want to lose weight. But yeah, simple answer: weightlifting burns calories, can definitely help you lose weight.
And doesn't working out actually beat cardio?
I always tell people this: if you want to get weight off, go ahead and do cardio. If you want to keep weight off, keep fat off, I should say, lift weights. Definitely, you know, in like 30 minutes of weightlifting versus 30 minutes of cardio, you know, we're just going to simplify it there. You'll probably burn more calories in the cardio, but adding muscle mass to your body was going to help increase your metabolism. It's also, you know, muscle needs nutrition to be maintained. So it's going to be something that's that's absorbing, using that nutrition and keeping you looking leaner and helping you keep